What do we have here? We have here LEDs that tells us all kinds of things. Fire, power system, fault, general, whatever. I don't really, to be honest with you, I don't look at this. The only thing that I look here is the power green. Let's say I have a control panel over there. I do like this. I look at the green, I carry on walking. So I know everything's okay. And there's no discotheque, no other lights flashing, so I know it's okay. I don't have to go to the control panel to see what's going on. So that's, to be honest with you. You can read what each one means, but let's do the real important stuff and not buy the book. Okay. Drill is, let's say, we want to make the people in the building practice evacuation or practice rules that we trying to teach them, where to go, what to do, this exit, that exit. We can, when we program, we can tell one of the outputs, you participate in the drill. So when I press drill, you will also work. Okay, we'll see it in the program. Buzzer off. Who can tell me what's buzzer off? I'll help you. Buzzer off is buzzer off. Okay? Class B. Okay? We have a buzzer and we have a siren. This is a buzzer. I promise you it will work. Buzzer. If there's a fault, as soon as I fix the fault, like in all the systems that you know, we don't have to touch the screen. But before I'll just do buzzer off. Okay? No buzzer. If there'll be a new event, a new fault, the buzzer off will go out. I'll do another program. I'll do another fault. It will wake it up again. As soon as something new goes in, it will wake up. Buzzer off. I have two faults. One, address number 3 and address number 4. The problem is, what is the problem? Not connected. 2 reasons or 3 reasons. 2 are most common, the third is very rare. 1, somebody took out the detector. So it's looking for the detector and it cannot find it, so it's not connected. The second option is somebody cut the wire. In other words, technically, it does not receive 19 volts. And the third option is, from one reason that I don't know what the reason is, it's a faulty detector. So if you notice there are 2 faults, I'm not touching anything, I'm just putting them back in place. I put this back in place, and I put this back in place. I didn't touch reset, I didn't touch anything. System okay. Did you hear the click inside? What's the click?
Resetting.
Not, I would like a correct answer. What's the click?
The relay of the power.
What?
The relay of the power.
The relay of the fault. Of the fault. Because we had a fault, relay. Now the fault is fixed, no relay, goes back to normal. Okay? Class B. Okay. So we know these 3 nice people. Menu. What is menu?
Menu.
Menu, very good. Next is next. Previous is previous. Also, this is next and this is previous. You can play both. Info. As soon as I have one of the I on the screen, I can press info. Enable. What is enable?
Enable.
Enable. Very good. Disable. Very good. You are very good class. Mode is mode. Function. As soon as the function is lit on, we'll find the function. This is a difficult one. What is save?
To save.
Very good. Very good. And quit is? Quit. Now, to put the jokes aside, I'm not just saying it. And you can tell me afterwards. This is a very friendly system. So also for the technicians, it's very friendly. And for the end user, it's very friendly. From one hand, it's very clever. From the other hand, it's very friendly. Put it in mind, you'll see by yourself, okay? We finished these are digits. Now, the enter is when we decide to do something and we want to assure it, enter. I want to go inside a menu, a certain menu, and to do something, enter. Okay? Let's go inside menu. Let's see what we have. Okay. How many menus do we have inside this screen? 8. Very good. 1 from 8. Right now, this is system program. Behind this system program, we have a whole world of menus that go deeper, okay? That are very important and deeper menus. We'll deal with it after we finished the rest of these menus, okay? So this is the first layer of menus. The second one, enable, disable. I can either go down by arrow, or press number 5, or press number 2, or press whatever. So now I'm going to go back, and I'm going to press number 2, enable. In order to go inside enable, you need permission. Who are you? I don't let anybody go inside. We'll talk about the codes that we have in the system permission-wise. But let's say I have a very, very low code, which is 6 times 1. We'll talk about the codes. We don't have to change this specific code because, like we say in French, it's a very, very low code and for stupid people. People that we don't want them to do anything else. They're so stupid, excuse my French, that I don't want him to touch the system. All I want him to do is silence. Silence you're allowed to do. You're not authorized to do reset. You're not authorized to do disable, okay? Your job is to sit down and let me know what's going on. I'm sorry to inform, but there are people with that ability, and that's it. Because it's dangerous to do reset to people that we don't want them to do reset. So let's say I do 6 times 1. Enter. I'm sorry, you are not permitted to go inside. Have a nice day. The rest of the codes I can put in, it will let you enter. Now, since this is a new control panel, we haven't changed the codes yet. We'll do together when we reach the codes, and we'll change them. But let's go inside the biggest code, the master of disaster, 6 times 6. We'll change it, but now we'll do 6 times 6. That's the best code that can see all the codes and can change all the codes. That you keep only for the installer. There are other 2 codes that you can give him, and he can change and whatever. But if you lose this code, you'll have to, by Telefire, with Telefire's help, reset the codes to default. We cannot help you and tell me and connect and say your code was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're not able to do it. Cyber. We're not able to do anything else. But we can bring only the codes to default. 6 times 1, 6 times 2, 6 times 3, 6 times 4, 5 and 6.
So if, for example, if you lose the code and we need to call Telefire, so we need to connect our laptop to the
Yes. Control panel.
control panel.
Yes.
Then you need to remote into our
Something like that. Yes, yes, yes. We have the laboratory. They'll be in touch. You can. They'll help you. Okay. But try not to lose the code. Okay. Very kind of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Enter. Now they're asking me, what would you like to disable? Would you like to disable, first of all, which panel? Number 1, we have only 1, so I won't do 2 or 3 or 5, it's only 1. What would you like me to disable? Device, zone, group, main board outputs. You remember the main board outputs? How many main board outputs do we have? Let's start counting. No, outputs. What? 3 relay. What else? NAC 1, NAC 2. What else? Dialer, how many? 2. Misha, wrap him up, take him to Israel.
Oh no! No way!
7 outputs.
I'm ready.
7 outputs, okay?
Looking fire.
Let's disable something. Why do we need it? Why do we need it? Let's say we're going to do a test. We don't want the dialer to work. I can disable it. I don't have to touch electronics, disconnect wires. Let's say the siren, NAC 1, NAC 2. I don't want the siren to work. I can disable the siren. I don't want the relay to work because if it works, it goes to the main control panel of the building and then it starts elevator, fans or whatever. I'll disable the relay number 2, which is set as an alarm. Here I can do it. I'll go inside main board output, okay. So 7, you're correct. The first one is dialer. Now I leave it. Second one, the second dialer. There are 2 pluses. NAC 1, NAC 2, relay number 1, relay number 2. Maybe this will be easier, by the way. Relay number 3, and this is 7 from 7. Let's say I would like to disable relay number 3. Disable. Now there's an X. If I want to exit, I can press exit. If I want to save, I will save. But in any case, there's a net to make sure for me not to forget to save this configuration. Let's say I forgot to save it. I'll do exit. Oops. You wanted to exit, but if you want to quit with save, press 1. If you want to quit without save, press 2. If you want to cancel this last button that you pressed, do hashtag. I want to quit with save, number 1. Saved. I'll go out. Since this is a life-saving system, whatever I do which is abnormal, not normal, it will show me. The main board has to have this relay, but I disabled it. There's no place for maybe. There's no place for coincidence. There's no place, yeah, I remember, I'll put it back. No. Life-saving system. It will let me know that is a disable here. until I fix it. How do I fix it? I have two options. I can either go inside menu, go to enable, disable, and enable it. But if I'm already standing on disable and I'm not on fault or status, okay, I'm standing on disable, I can go to enable and start the process. There's a chance that I pressed enable by mistake. So then he'll ask me, who are you? Me? I'm 6 times 6. Enter. Okay, now inside that menu, what would you like to do? I would like to enable it. Enable. No X. Let's do save now. It will give me the same menu exactly. Quit with save. System OK. Very good. Menu. Monitor test. Enter. Now this is a place to tell you that monitor is a friend. A very good friend for the technician. I didn't connect this. You connected it. I have no idea what numbers he gave. Okay? And when he did it, he didn't receive the stickers with the loop address. This is the right way to work. You programmed it, first of all, by the way, when you program it, you're supposed to have a black marker and write down the number here. That's the right way to work. So even if you take out the detector or whatever, and it falls on the floor, you know this is number 4, this is 6, this is 20. And visually, when you're outside, it's much easier when you pick up your head, if it's a normal height, to see what address we are talking about. So when you go and install, always ask the loop number. If you have 3 loops, you take from your company loop number 1, loop number 2, loop number 3. So you won't get middled up. You'll see, okay, this is loop number 3, or whatever. This is very important when you order a panel with 7 loops. Order 7 stickers. Loop number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. It will save you time. Because people who don't understand this potential, I have a P-touch. You know what's a P-touch? How long does it take you to do a P-touch? For 100 and something elements. This costs nothing. The P-touch film costs money. Sometimes the batteries finish in the middle of the site. Okay? And the time that you take to unpeel and do each one, time is money. This is nothing. This costs nothing. A few, 1, 2, 3, I don't know how many dollars, I don't know how many. 1 or 2 euro, okay? For 127 stickers, and you've got here more stickers. So if something gets ruined, you can always write it down over here, okay? So this is about the stickers, never mind. So I didn't know which is number 1, which is number 2, which is number 3. Let's say, can you see this detector? This is the demo kit. Okay, have a look. I would like to find address number 1. I don't know where it is. It's somewhere over here. Address number 1. And then I press enter. Okay? What do I have here? I have here very interesting information. Let's see the information that we have here. First of all, if I go back one stage, There's no sign of information or function. When I press enter, magic. I have information and I have function. What does it mean? It's clickability. I can press and then I'll have something. What do we have? We have an icon of the detector. Which detector is this? What kind? What kind of smoke? Photoelectric. The state is normal. It's not in a fault. It's not in maintenance. It's not in an alarm situation. It's normal, perfect. What else? This is the bar, the graph, that shows me the state of the detector. How clean it is, how dirty it is. So when you clean it for your maintenance, you can see if this bar changed. Right now, the reference is 91, the value. When it reaches 75 and below, we'll receive an alarm. Do you have a magnet? Some kind of magnet? Okay, so the next break, I would like you to bring one, okay? When it reaches 60, it's maintenance. Now you should say, but before maintenance, I'll have an alarm. No. Because of the drift compensation, it will fix itself, fix, I'm already touching the 60. Okay? What else? The revision of the detector is 53. The temperature in this room is 24 degrees. Probably. Give and take. I don't know. Okay? And the value and the reference must be the same. When we will see when it's different? If the reference is what the computer sees. If it's dirty, it will go down and down and down and down. And also the value will go down, down, down. But if I change and put a new detector inside, the value will show me the real value of the detector, the new detector, but it will remember the old reference. So if it went below 60, like 59, the reference will show me 59, but the value will be 91. And then I have to tell the CPU, my friend, please initialize. Please check and see. After I do initialize, it takes 1 millisecond. Puck, you'll see the reference go up to 91 like the value. Okay, let's press info for a second. Now I see parameters that are dry. I cannot change them here, but it just shows me the parameters. We're talking about loop number 1, address number 1, the zone is 0, there's no zone here. Type photo detector. The mode is not applicable. There's no mode, there's only one detector. It's not like a switch when I have a mode, alarm, matrix, abort, reset, silence, okay? And delay. I don't put here a delay. When do I put a delay? Do you remember? If I want to do something, what do? I gave you an example with a shower and steam. When I put a delay? Yes. Goes inside the window of 1/20 seconds, but there's a word for it. Alarm verification. Alarm verification. Okay? So this is the place where you do it. Sensitivity % per foot, 1.4 daytime, 1.2 nighttime. If the sensitivity is low, it means that I need less smoke in order to activate it. If the sensitivity is higher, so it means that I need more. It's not sensitivity, it's the percent per foot. 1.4, it means that I need more smoke in order to activate it. The maximum here is 2, and the maximum of the low is 0.8 or 6, we'll check. We can choose. Usually, this is the state where we're going to work. Sometimes the day sensitivity will be very sensitive, and sometimes the night sensitivity won't be so sensitive. When? When are we going to do that modification? When the night it won't be so sensitive, but during the day it will be sensitive, more sensitive. When? What scenario?
Day.
Sorry? Huh?
Day.
Day. Class B. Huh? No. I'll do this where there is a place that works at night, and during the day it doesn't work. A bakery or other places. Okay? Now it's during the day. We are in the office. I don't need the sensitivity to be so high because we are here. There's nothing like our eyes. We are fire keepers. We can see. If there's smoke, I'll let you know. Okay? But when we're not here, I would like it to be more sensitive because we are not here. That's why I can play, and this is the place to tell you, and you can write down, with each detector separately and change each detector's sensitivity. It's not, this is what it is and enjoy. We can change each detector separately. It's a very important feature. Okay, so now we saw info. Let's go back, quit. Now let's press function. Now the function gives me 3 options in a few menus. In a few menus it gives me 1 option, but let's start over here. If I press number 1, it switches on the LED on the detector because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 detectors. I have no idea which one is address number 1. No idea. By lighting up the LED, I will know where it is. So if I lit it up on, I go again inside number 1, and then it will be off. If it's on, I press 1, it will be off. If it's off, I press 1, it will be on. So now I would like to switch it on. Number 1. Have a look. This is number 1. I have no dilemma. This is number 1. Let's switch it off. Mode. Sorry, function. And number 1. That's off. I would like to test the detector, the CPU inside, to see if it's okay. I can take your magnet that you didn't bring yet because we haven't gone out yet. Or I can give a command, check. I'll go to function and number 2. Please notice and see the graph, the bar playing, okay? Test, have a look. You see it went below 75, test process, Test success. This does not go inside the log. You won't have history. This is not walk test. Okay? But it's for you to know that the detector is okay. The third one, initialization. When do I do initialization? I told you before. When? I told you like 4 minutes ago. When do I do it?
Pollution, maintenance.
When the maintenance, and I changed the detector. This is the only way to tell the system, please check, I changed the detector, and I would like you to change the status from maintenance to normal. So I do initialization. Done. It takes 1 second. So we saw this monitor. Let's go now to an output. The output address is 15, 16, and 17. That's the card. Let's go to 16. Because you connected the siren to 15 and I don't want to make a noise. So I'll go to function. And I have a few options. First, I don't know which card it is. Number 1, switch on, have a look. The light is on of the card. So I know first of all I'm dealing with this card. Function, number 1, switched it off. Now I would like, listen to this potential. Let's say I put a relay card in order for the elevator to go down. Now, when we do the elevator card, there are 4 things in this whole sequence. 1, I must program the control panel correctly. I must give an address to the card. I must take a special cable in Israel. It's an orange cable, fire resistant for 30 minutes. E90 it's called. Very fire resistant cable. And I need the help of the elevator guy. Because I cannot enter the elevator shift and connect the wires in his elevator. Before I do an alarm and see that everything works, I would like to check the command that it's working, that the elevator goes down and opens. I don't want to do alarms because when I do an alarm, the air conditioner can fall. I'll have sirens, the doors can open, the doors can close. I don't want to do that mess. First, let me check my job to see that it's working. Then I'll do that. I can give a command for the elevator to go down. If the elevator goes down, that means many things. The control panel is programmed. The card, I gave it a very good address. The connection of the cable from A to B is perfect. And the elevator guy connected it correctly. Now let's give a command for the elevator to go down. The elevator goes down when this flash starts working. So I know it's number 16, function, activate output. Okay? You see? Everything is perfect. Let's switch it off. Number 3, deactivate. Finished. If I take, I'll do it for you and I'll show you. Okay. If I go now to monitor, to address 15, and now you see another sign. Number 15 is the extinguisher. I just showed you that I can activate the output. For a sounder, it's okay. For a control out, it's okay. For a lamp, it's okay. But would I like to take a chance and activate by mistake an extinguisher? I don't think so. Function. We don't have the opportunity. I can light up the card to know where the card is, but I don't have in the menu the option by mistake to activate the output of the extinguisher. Okay? Let's monitor. System report. Right here, I can see that I have 0 alarms, 45 faults, 0 walk test, key operation 38, it means I've been pressing 38 menus times or whatever. Device list, what else? Those 17 connected, 17 programmed, because between us, while you were playing, we connected another one. It's you connected another one, okay? So we're supposed to have 18. Just now we'll do diagnostic and we'll tell the system, please look to see if everything's okay. I promise you, if you connected it correctly, he will tell me that, look, I found address number 5 in the system, but it's not programmed. Maybe you know about it, maybe it's my mistake. But here, he takes a flag and he tells us there's a problem. Device list, active outputs, and this is for you, Kelvin. Active outputs 0, but this is for you. I'll tell you about it, but before active outputs, let's say I did an alarm and the elevator doesn't go down. I can wait until tomorrow. Let's see, first of all, if the control panel got an order, a command to switch on the output. If this is 0, it means the card didn't get a command to activate the output. If it was 1 or 2 or 3 or 5 or 6 and I scroll and I see elevator go down, oh, there's a problem. The card got a command. Now I must put a hat of a technician, take my 3 friends. Who are my 3? Who's the technician's 3 friends? Without that, you cannot be a technician. Sorry? A what? No, the 3 things that a technician always has to have on him. What did you take out from here? Yes, that's one, the tester, the screwdriver. What else? Multimeter, exactly. And the third one? How do you cut the wires? With your teeth? Okay? With those 3 things, 90% of the problems I can fix. I promise you. 90. 90%. I just go like this. I go out the car like this. With those three things, needs a loose connection. Tack, 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 finished working. Okay? Now, why did I say number 7 is for you? I don't know, in Singapore, everything is close, like you said. But let's say it's another country. And you have to send your technician 5 hours in the car to fix something. They fixed that something, everything's okay. You have very good technicians. But you must give them a command. Before they leave the site, always do maintenance recommendation. Because maybe after those 5 hours you drive home, and after 2 days, maintenance problem. But you were there 2 days ago, why didn't you check? Maintenance, it shows me if I had 91, it shows me that it's close to maintenance, like 64, 65. You there, you change the detector. It's not worth the driving. It's a 10-hour drive, 5 and 5 back. Bye-bye technician for the whole day. Maintenance recommendation. It takes 1 second to do it. It checks all the detectors in 1 millisecond. It's worth it. So this is another powerful tool. Maintenance recommendation. Okay, so these are let's have a look at the faults, for instance. Enter. Enter. At this time, this date, address number 3, not connected. 45 from 45, so I'll go down. This is, number 1 is the most recent. Number 2 is one before. Number 3 is one before. 45 is from yesterday, while you were playing and building. Okay? So those are the faults from yesterday. That's the oldest one. But you as a technician, when you go to a site, you go inside the reports. You see where the alarms were. You see if there were any suspicious faults. And then you get a wide picture of what's going on the site before walking out the office. First have a look. See what's going on. And you don't need that guy to tell you what's going on. You can tell him what's going on. I see you had a problem in the kitchen. What happened? How do you know? Okay? You have all the information over here. You had no power, by the way. AC, not connected. Walk test. Walk test, like I said yesterday, by us we do it twice a year. Half a year we just do visual walking. I mean, visual, we're not testing any one of the detectors, but we all go in and enter in each room and warehouse to see that no modifications were made and they're not short of a detector or something. Once a year, we check each detector in a walk test, and then it goes inside the log of the control panel. Let's go inside walk test. No history of walk tests. Okay? I shouldn't have gone inside because it's 0. Let's go out of the reports. Utilities.
How do we do the actual walk test?
I'll show you. That's in the deeper menu.
Oh.
Okay, these are just the reports. Utilities. Who can tell me what is a lamp test?
Test the
Lamp. To test the lamps. Very good. The lamp and the screen. Okay? When I do lamp test, Does it activate one of the relays? Does it activate any output? Very good. Only lamp and screen that shows me that it's working. That's the test. Clear activated extinguisher. Like I told you, if the extinguisher was activated, you know what, why if? I recommend you not to connect the siren, only the flash. I recommend. Okay, now I have hearing problems. Silence, buzzer. Very good. Now, what's written? What's the fault that I have? I have one fault. What is the fault? The address is number 15. Very good. What is the fault?
Extinguisher activated.
That's the fault. Extinguish activated. What do I do to get rid of it? Let's do reset. Ah, perfect. One second. Not perfect. I have another idea. Let's disconnect the electricity and disconnect the power. But I don't want to do it because then I lose connection. Okay? But believe me, it won't help. You take this, you put it on the shelf for 22 years, it won't help. You will always have the sign extinguish activated. Why? I mentioned it before. What do we have to do? First replace the extinguisher, and then we have to do something. Only the technician can do it. And we were there 2 seconds ago. Now we'll go inside. We go inside utilities and clean. Menu, number 5. Clear activated extinguisher. Who are you? I'm 6 times 6. Enter. Press enter to clear. Now this is 1 from 1. Maybe I have 20 extinguishers that were activated during a long period of time because they didn't do anything about it. So I will choose the relevant one, address number 15. Press enter to clear. Click. Cleared. Fix. Perfect. Revisions. The hardware is 5.75. We already saw it. The serial number is SNA 25235-481. It's also written on the back of the door. There's a sticker. You don't have to open the sticker to have a look. You can see here. And this is the date. This is the wrong date. I don't know if you noticed. When we get to the menu of time and date, we'll change it. No more revisions, more loop cards or whatever. Keyboard locking. Continuously locked. I don't like this because now I have to press every 2 seconds. But I can also do it. Keyboard will lock in 1 hour. If I don't touch one of these buttons, it will lock in 1 hour. Not every move that I do. Or 30 minutes. Or 10 minutes. or continuously. Let's do it 1 hour. If it's something crucial, it will ask you a password. It's not like a joker. Now you can do everything without a password. No. But silence, reset, or whatever, I don't need a password as long as I'm working. So we'll leave this, save. Who can tell me what time and date program is? Unbelievable. I'm telling you, you're wasted.
That's me.
Yes. Time and date program. You see this, it needs a code because it's not everybody. Very good. 13. 55. The 7th of May. Perfect. We finished time and date. 6. Night and day settings. We can tell the control panel when we would like the control panel automatically to go from day mode to night mode. Maybe my day, everybody is in the office until 7 p.m. And then they all go home. So my day mode will be from 9 o'clock or 8 o'clock until 7 p.m. because this is my working hours. But from 7 and 1 minute until 7:59 the next day or whatever, I'll do night mode. So automatically it will, if I set sensitivity all over, it will change from day mode to night mode automatically. Holiday settings. I never touch it because there's so many holidays in so many countries, in so many places, in so many religions. Which is the right setting to do? The 7th, the 20th of March, of April, of June, don't touch it. It's here, you can, and automatically in that specific day, it puts it in night mode because nobody's at home. I don't touch it. This is another very important menu. Volt and current measurement. This, instead of taking a multimeter and checking the voltage from the power supply that goes to the battery, so the power supply gives me 27.76 volts. And what goes to the battery is 27.26 volts. And it shows me that it's charging now. Menu number 2 from 20. The NUX. First the fuse is 1 amps. The electronic fuse. There's no real fuse, okay? And etc. But I'll carry on. Ground fault. Do you have a small piece of wire like this?
Excuse-moi.
You see, he has a cutter.
Did you pick that?
Okay, now if you have earth in your company, we'll see now. So what I want to do is do a ground fault.
Keep going up.
Did anything move? Is it positive or negative?
Negative.
Very good. Now is it okay?
Yes.
Very good. Now?
Positive.
Very good.
How is it?
This, my friend, is a very powerful tool. You can see exactly if you solve the problem or not in 2 seconds. You can either have two people. Let's say you're on the 10th floor. And how do we know where the ground fault is? Very simple. We open this scale. We go to loop number 1, the connector, take it out. Loop number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, whatever. 24 volts, we take everything out. Clean system. Because nothing's connected. What can be the problem? Starting to connect. Loop number 1. Did this move? Yes or no? We're playing a game. Did it move?
No.
No? Huh?
That loop have a ground for it.
Okay, but we're playing a game. You must tell me if it's moving or not moving. I connected loop number 1. Is it moving or not?
No.
So I don't have ground fault at loop number 1. So loop number 1 is perfect. Loop number 2?
No.
Not moving. Loop number 3?
More.
Okay, we leave loop number 3 out. Because maybe there are more ground faults. Take 24 volts, 24 volts, connect everything. We know that it's loop number 3. We look at the faults. Which one is loop number 3? Loop number 3 is floor number 4. Okay, we connect it back. We have ground fault. But now we know it's a floor number 4. Like I said yesterday, before you deal with the ground fault, you first ask the people questions. Did you have water problems here? From the air conditioner? From the last rain that we had? Did another work guy come here? Electrician? Somebody that worked on the ceilings? Air conditioner guy? Did any professional come here and do something? If they said yes in the 4th floor, but in that room, but it's got nothing to do, okay, please show me. And then you see, while he was pulling wires, he moved your wire, and your wire is touching the metal. But let's say everything's okay, you did the right questions. You go to floor number 4, and like when you have a problem with the extension cord, there's a short on the extension cord, what do? You have electrical extension cord, 50 meters. What do?
Change.
Change
that.
Okay. You cut it in half. 25 meters, perfect, works. The next 25 meters, you know the problem's here. Now, if you don't mind having like 10 meters, 5 meters, 6 meters, the other 25 you can also cut. So you'll have small extension cables. But in the end, you'll find what's going on and bye-bye. Also here, you know that it's one of in the areas. You go to the middle, more or less. You disconnect the wires. If you see the graph moving, and it's perfect, so you know it's from here towards the end. You connect it. Now you go again to the middle. You connect the 2 wires. If you see this ground fault, so you know it's from here to here. It's much easier. You have the signal. You can find it straight away. Now with the application, with the Alerto, you don't need another man. You have it on your telephone. You have the ground fault on your telephone. So you can be next to in the room, do your magic, do refresh, see what's going on, and find the ground fault relatively quickly. Not 4 days, not 3 days. Can take a few hours or 1 hour, or a few minutes, but not a few days. Now, since I spoke too much, it went out. Okay, another interesting things. Address prog. Manual program, automatic, we go to manual. Nothing's connected now. If I take this, and connect it, like I said, to the top left corner, and take a detector and connect it over here. What's this address? I don't know. I don't know. Number 5. Okay? The address is number 5. If I want to change it, what number would you like me to change it to?
100.
Thank you. You must be alive. Okay. Hashtag to change. I would like it to be 111. Enter. That's it. This is 111. Let's change it to number 1. Hashtag number 1. Enter. The degrees here is 23 degrees. Finish with this.
That's what I was before.
Next, walk test. You ask how do I go inside walk test? This is number 1. I'm putting it here. This is a surprise for later. Opa. The later has come quickly than it should have. I have a fault.
Why?
You tell me?
Device not registered.
No, it's written. You don't have to think. You don't have to maybe. What is the problem?
Same address.
Or same address.
That's it. You don't have to think. You don't have to say maybe. Address number 1, same address. I put up until now 100 detectors. I don't know where number 1 is. I don't know which one is the same address. What do I do? I go inside monitor and I can ask my friend to help me. Function, and I'm telling him, you know what? Please light up the LED of number 1.
Don't break.
Don't try. Don't try. Just back. Yeah.
Be gentle.
Have a look. This is working. And this is working. I know that this is 100% address 1 because I wanted to be address number 1 and I programmed it as a meeting room. So this is correct. This is not correct. My mistake. I was talking to my wife, I didn't notice, I gave it the wrong address. My mistake. Now we'll change it to the correct address. It's supposed to be number 5. I can always take a sticker and put number 5 on it, but the only problem is that this doesn't change the number of the detector. Okay? So we must go and change and give it a number. Utility. Number 9, manual program. It sees it as number 1. I'll change it to number 5. Enter. That's it. Quit, quit, quit. Boo! Doesn't work. It's supposed to go, don't worry. It will work itself, believe me. What else? Walk test. Over here I select the devices, what I would like to check. I can view progress. But before I do that, I'll just go over the parameters. Config parameters. When I go to the walk test, I switch on the detector. When I do walk test on loop number 1, for instance, loop number 2, 3, 4, 5, everything carries on working perfectly. Loop number 1, and listen carefully, when I put it in walk test, loop number 1 is dead. Dead. If there'll be fire where it is loop number 1, we won't know. Put it in mind. That's why we have 2 options. Both of them are friendly, both of them are dangerous. You must choose whatever you want and know what you did. The first option is that the walk test will go out automatically after 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. The second option is manually. When we decide that we finished, only then it will go out manually. I'll tell you the pros and cons. When I do automatically, it will go out after an hour after I haven't touched anything. Or 2 hours or whatever I did here. We'll see the parameters. The only problem is, let's say you do a factory. And the owner of the factory told you, listen, my friend, do whatever you want. I don't want to hear you. I don't want to see you. Because if you do an alarm now, a mistake, my whole production floor stops working because everything is automation. It takes me an hour to clean the whole automation. In that time, my 50 workers do nothing, and I lose $10,000 of the material inside my production. Don't worry, I won't do it. I started checking, and then the lunch, vegetarian hamburger came, we started to eat. I forgot about that hour. Automatically it went out because I didn't do anything. And then I start checking my detectors, and what happens? A real alarm. Because I'm already not in walk test. It went out automatically. So that's one problem. Now if you do manually, the problem is if we'll forget to go out. Because if we'll forget to go out, and it's fire at night, the factory is gone. The office is kaput. We won't know about it. Okay? So let's see the parameters. And the right answer is the right answer what you decide. I'm a toolbox. You do whatever you want. Like you noticed, I didn't change anything. This is the default. The default. If I switch on the light, it will work for 10 seconds and then it shuts off. In those 10 seconds, it gives me enough time to go underneath the ceiling to see the LED flickering. You know what I mean? When you have a drop ceiling and a detector above the ceiling, you're supposed to put an LED. So you can switch on that detector to see that it's working, and you can go down the ladder and see that the LED is flashing. For 10 seconds, that's it. Here you can change it. 11 or whatever. If you want it to go out automatically or manually, This is automatic after 15 minutes. Let's see the maximum. $120. 2 hours. Okay? 2 hours after not touching one of the detectors. Okay. Quit without save. View progress. When I check 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, it will show me what I checked. And select devices. Loop zone group. Loop number 1. Selected 0. Loop number 1. Enable. Save. Now have a look. Test. We have 13 devices that are in test mode because this belongs to loop number 1. Since I don't have a magnet, I will test this push button. Have a look. Okay. Now I will clean it, and after 10 seconds the LED will switch off. That's it. Okay, so I already checked and whatever. If I go later on inside the reports, I'll see walk test 1. System view, who the license goes to, view devices. Connected panels. Why aren't these lit on? There's only one panel. Panel number 1. Smoke control test. This is the date and time that we give the smoke control to start checking. Let's take out the mode test. Disable, save. Okay.